Hello, I'm Ren. Welcome to my channel. This is my daily vlog for my weight loss journey. Think about that. Anyway, I didn't make it to swimming today because I decided to rest because I did a water aerobics yesterday. I didn't want to overdo it and hurt myself, so I'm out several days. So, but today I did clean, so I did get some exercise in. I mean, exercise is exercise. And my house is cleaner, so that's both positive, mentally and physically. Hey, um, yeah, well, the weight loss is such a balancing act. In order to continue with the weight loss journey, you need to, it's not just diet and exercise. You got to look at your mental health. You got to look at hydration. One thing is really important to remember when you drink something, make sure it has no calories in it. So you're not drinking your calories. You can easily absorb hundreds of calories without even realizing it through drinks. That was one thing my dietitian had pointed out to me, which it actually makes a lot of sense. Not that I actually did drink a lot of soda or coffee or anything like that, but it does make a lot of sense because that is really, you don't really think about the calories when you drink something. Another thing is when you watch TV, don't snack. You're whenever you go and eat a meal, sit down, put your phone away, eat the meal. Be slow. Don't do it and watch TV. You will actually eat more if you are watching TV because you're not really paying attention. By focusing on the meal itself, taking it chewing slowly, you actually do eat less because you're able to attune to your body more and be able to feel sooner because you're more aware. And I didn't actually believe that until I started doing that. And now yeah, definitely chew your food slowly because it also allows your body, it's like by the time you feel full, you've actually already eaten 20% too much. So good to know. That's why I always say eat until you're comfortable. I start when you're starting it, like to do portion control and start the journey. What I did was I ate until I was not hungry. It wasn't like until I was comfortable. It was till I wasn't hungry anymore. The hunger pains had gone. And eating slow enough to feel the hunger pains die away, it's a lot less than full and satiated. And over time, my stomach shrank so that threshold got smaller and smaller and smaller, and it allowed me to cut back on my food. And so before stomach surgery, I was able to be used to eating smaller portions. So it's absolutely possible to train your body to eat smaller portions and use smaller plates, believe it or not. It's a little psychological trick. Having a full plate makes you think you're going to get a full meal. By using the smaller plates and you space your food out on the plate more, you're making your mind think that you're having a larger meal than what you really are. So that is also a really good trick to use. And then finding whatever exercise works best for you. I prefer to swim. That's what I can do, but that doesn't mean that's what everybody can do. Not everybody can swim for one thing, and for another, not everybody likes to swim. So doesn't matter. It could be walking. It could be weightlifting. It could be just whatever gets you moving, because any exercise is good exercise. And to try to do some form of exercise during the day. Believe it or not, like when you get up and you start sweeping the floors, cleaning your home, and putting things away, that is still exercise. It's not intense exercise. but it's still exercise. And so by being active, you're still getting a form of exercise in. And even walking around a store, pushing a cart, exercise. So things that you just take for granted and don't think about and say, "Hi, I probably don't get much of exercise at all." You might get more than you realize, but don't tear yourself down if it's, not what you feel you should be at. Because everybody starts at their starting point and you work your way up. I started being bedbound and just basically lifting my arms up with weights on my side or doing arm curls or, kicking my legs out and things like that. And then I even got a Thigh Master and put it between my knees and laid on my side and just squished it together. And that's where I started because I was bedbound. And I started with that and portion control. Then I started seeing the dietitian and everything else, and that's where I got all the information that I have today and that I share. But yeah, I started with portion because what I looked at myself and said, okay, I'm bedbound. I can't get out of my bed. My back is horrible. What can I do to begin this journey of weight loss? What can I control in my environment? Because there's a lot I can't control in my environment being bedbound like that. And I thought, well, I can always control on how much I physically eat. Absolutely. I may not be able to control what I get to eat because being bedbound and not being able to make your own food, you don't always get a say. But I do get to control how much I eat. And that's where I started, was how much I ate. And from there, I branched out to what I was eating, to the exercises, to everything like that. I mean, instead of just doing nothing all day and watching TV or whatever, I would work out. You could even work out when you watch TV. That's the main thing. That's what I keep saying. It's absolutely true. Think of how many people watch YouTube or whatever on the internet. You could be scrolling through. You only need one hand to hold the phone. Let's be honest. Your other hand can be doing an arm curl. So, I mean, it is terrible, but it is true. I mean, if you are able to use both of your hands, why not? Or you can have one leg be kicking. It doesn't really matter. You could be, what I'm saying is essentially no matter what you're using to watch your TV or what TV you're, because I actually don't watch regular TV anymore. I haven't watched satellite in years, or cable, or whatever it is. I think it's satellite, it's what I have. Anyway, I haven't watched that in years. I usually just watch like crime shows, honestly. But it's, you could do all of this and still work out. It's still a thing. And getting outside if you're able and getting sunshine is always really helpful. Because when I wasn't able to get outside, that was really detrimental. You don't have to talk to anybody if you don't want to talk to anybody. But just the fresh air and the sunshine helps a lot. Vitamins are very important. Vitamins are going to be a key thing because you're going to be missing nutrients. And they help get it in, especially like vitamin D if you can't get outside. That's going to be very important. And then you also need to reflect on your mental health. You need to like start working on that. You got to where you are today, and there are reasons where you get to where you are. We all have them. Mental health is going to be an issue that you need to address. It's just being smart. I mean, these are more long-term things. These are things to keep you on this track because it's a lot to go through and to see fail. And I have a very good support network. every time I meet a milestone or I reach a goal, I have lots of cheerleaders. I also have cats that are my little friends and cheer me up. So I do have a really actually strong support network, but not everybody does. Uh, there are people that don't. But I mean, there that's why I think where I started the Discord, you can come to there and you can also share ideas and thoughts. You can go into the Discord and actually do that if you want. Uh, but for the most part, yeah. it- For those who don't feel they have a strong enough network, hang in there. Hang in there. I believe in you. And if you ever have like a question, just ask me. I'll answer it to the best of my knowledge. Um, Another thing you can do when starting this is you find different ways to get your proteins because just eating meat is not necessarily the best way to do it. You can get far more protein by using like a flavorless whey protein powder and adding it to certain things. You can get more protein that way, A, and less calories, B. So keep things like that in mind. Now, I'm not saying don't eat meat. Oh, goodness, no. I eat meat every day. That's like the given. But, um, and just make sure you get that like 90 grams of protein a day. It's really important because the thing is if you don't get enough protein when you start the diet, sure, you cut back on those calories, wonderful. You cut back on the carbs, but you're not getting that protein. The reason why protein is so important is because your body will actually start to break down your muscle in order to get energy if you don't have enough protein coming in. So if you don't eat enough protein, yeah, your body will start taking away those muscles, and those muscles are what's going to burn those calories. So that's why it's always important to make sure you meet your protein goals every single day so your body doesn't start trying to get energy from your muscles. And the building up your muscles will allow your metabolism to boost. So it's kind of like going in a circle, and it is a really good win. So given that in mind, I don't think I have any recipes for you today, but I think the focus is basically make sure you get your fruits and vegetables in and you do your proteins. Those are just the most important things because you do need those nutrients for your body to survive in a healthy way. That's why I say I want to get to a size healthy. And that's to me is most important because not everybody is healthy at skinny, especially in today's society of their ideal skinny. I want to get to an appropriate weight for my body type and a healthy weight for my body type. And that's where I'm focusing on. So I really do hope you can come and join me. And if you made it this far, thank you very much. And your imperfections are what make you beautiful. Don't ever let anybody tell you any different because your perfections are what make you unique. And with hope, anything is possible. So never give up hope. And always remember to drink your water. Hydrate, hydrate. Till next time. Love you all. Bye.